Hello, welcome back to another set of 3 games on Arena between JonSlow in the first game playing in green as the Italians and Viper back to streaming in red as the Aztecs here. Should not be too much of an interesting game because knowing Terror being Italians against the best Civ on the map, on this map on Arena, Aztecs, he's probably going to try and rush, and that's actually what's going to happen. Let's go for the maps quickly, see Terror's map with the main gold forwardish, the main stone on the side, 1 boar outside, 4 deer outside, the 3rd gold is outside on the left hand side, on the far side, 2nd gold inside, 2nd stone forward outside. Terror I think can already see Viper's space, yes, so he knows, yeah, that's a good distance to trush. It doesn't need to walk that far, which should be alright here. We have 2 extra golds on the map on the left hand side here, extra stone as well, few relics on the outside here, one really close to Viper. Viper has 2 boars outside, and believe it or not, Terror is going to find them. He's going to try and go for a double boar steal. Not gonna spoil anything on the success, but if we can get 2 boars from Viper and Viper can see only 1, you know what's going to happen. It's gonna be an interesting game here. If you fail, then you fail, that's not too nice. Terror can see both boars and Viper can see none of them, not right now. Going to try and get them in, and let's switch this. Can see, yeah, Terror is dancing around the boar and 5 HP left, so you cannot take another hit here. The scout is walking and is getting hit, bye-bye. And Viper, I think, not realizing yet, now he can see it, both boars forward. Viper asking was, and can see that first boar, and I think he's going to realize, oh yeah, scout dead, both boars are injured a little bit, so he knows Terror actually tried to go for the double boar steal. I was on his Twitch there, on Terror's Twitch actually, and Terror said, yeah, boar steal is boring, double boar steal, that's what you want to try. So Terror doesn't have a scout, his own boar was outside, but he got it in, and now he's gonna try to go for that trush build. We have the main goal for Viper, forward, 2nd stone forward outside, but the main stone safe in the back, 2nd gold safe in the back, no 3rd gold actually in the back, 4 deer in the back here, which he's not going to lure. I guess that's going to be difficult. You could take them later on if you wanted to, like get a TC somewhere around here or something like that. And now we're just going to wait for Terror to actually go aggressive. Is Viper going to re-wall this? He needs to get the 2nd boar in. Not a big problem, so though he opened both pieces of wall here, and yeah, very nice timing. Look at this, it's pretty much perfect. Loom coming up for JonSlow, he is going to trash, that's a given here, because what else to do after losing the scout and going against Aztecs. So 4 villagers going to stone, it's pretty much standard, 4 villagers on wood, the rest on food still, and the not injured villagers, that's actually 5, yeah, they might go forward, the others will still take some food. We're going to see double bit X and possibly horse killer house coming up. JonSlow is not the bozeman rush kind of guy, too lazy for that, so he's not going for archers, barracks, anything. And we are going to see Viper finding out about the trush, no surprise there. And 1 villager on gold here, Viper with Aztecs has 150 gold in the bank at the start. A watchtower coming up, and just in case Terror is walling a little bit, wants to make sure that this tower is not getting attacked immediately by villagers, which we've seen before actually, and it's pretty successful defensive strategy against Thrush. But like this, pretty much standard. Tower going up, and Viper is preparing to defend against this. He is going to build a tower of his own, I guess. Market coming up actually. A house that is getting attacked by the tower now. And he's not going for the defensive tower yet. He's not going for stone yet. What is he going to do? He's going to be able to click up to Castle Age in decent time usually. It's a little bit short of food. Is he taking... Yeah, he's actually building a mill on his steer. And he's taking those steer. Double mill for him. Makes sense, I guess. Terror will be in soon. But Viper is walling off the left hand side. And the question is, what is Terror going to do? Is he going for the wood line here on the right hand side? Can Viper defend this? The villagers are going in. This is an outpost, and Viper is just taking his time to finish these houses. Watchtower coming up close to the TC. No, Terror is going to stop this. Watchtower is going to cancel it. And there is another gate coming up, and the Watchtower behind it. So Terror is continuing with the thrush. Viper keeping his calm, and has clicked up to Castle Age. Look at this. He dropped some food from the deer, I guess, and now should probably place a tower He has villages on stone. Where is that? No, that's Terra, sorry. Viper does not have villages on stone, and he actually spent 100 stone. Looks like he sold some stone, which is not the best idea, to be honest. More towers coming up. Viper doesn't really have a safe wood line any longer. And towers approaching the wood line, which means Viper might get caught off guard here. And he could go for stone, he could go for a tower, he can see the main stone obviously. Ooh, and Terra is trying to wall Viper in. Look at this. Double gate coming up, but Viper, I think someone said he said it on stream. This tree is on 60 wood, and once this tower is going up and the villagers can escape, yeah, more wallings coming up. And the tower is on, let's see, 80%, but the tree on 5, and there we go. Viper escaping on the back, he's up to castle age, he is going with forward barracks, forward siege workshop. We're going to see the siege tower hub, and Terra is not going to see this at the start. And now Viper, of course, saying, okay, let's build another lumber camp. Let's try to maybe put some walls off here. I don't know. Terra is going with a stable now, and an outpost coming up here. Viper still taking the deer. Look at this. Terra is deep inside Viper's space, deep in the back here, but Viper doesn't even care because he's going to counterattack here. That's 3 Eagle Warriors. Only 3, but it's enough at this point. And that's 3 Eagle Warriors going to try and raid, going to try and attack here. Viper now busy at home. He's going to build a defensive watchtower now. Bought 100 stone, I guess. But those Eagle Warriors are going to attack the villages now. And Terra is losing 1 here, while Viper is still fighting a little bit of a villager fight. That's where JonSlow is concentrated. And this is where the Eagle Warriors are just going into the wood line and going to start and raid. That's actually 3 dead villagers. Probably 3 now to realize is going back here. And the watchtowers are up. Viper is attacking this watchtower, so Terra's push in the back here stop. Viper also taking gold here in the back and is still attacking the wood line. So 3 Eagle Warriors in. That's going to be more very soon. Did he lose one already? I don't know. And in the meantime, Viper's base is not really safe. Looks like Viper was able to take down the scout here. But yeah, nice wall off. Still 4 Eagle Warriors, 5 Eagle Warriors, and a villager now inside Terra's base. And Eagle Warriors are strong against castle age, against field age units. Another watchtower coming up on the main gold. Viper is just gonna go and run away, maybe go to an extra gold, something like that. Is taking down another villager? No, just losing an Eagle Warrior here. And Viper still trying to do as much damage as possible. Siege workshop coming up here. Terra in the meantime went for a scout or 2, I don't know, but the villagers are escaping and just going to build somewhere outside. This lumber camp is safe just by 1 tower, and Viper of course was able to destroy the tower. Terra is not attacking the gold from Viper, instead Viper is trying to go in, and even the siege tower is driving around to have some vision probably. Let's see, does Terra know? Doesn't know anything about the map. Can see the villagers now in gold, and Viper knows, or should know, the scout is around. Viper's village is actually taking food. He cannot see the extra resources, neither of the players can, but he's going to take some food, because why not? Now Scout's starting to attack Viper's villages here. At the same time, I think Viper tried to hop the gate, but it's not possible. You need a piece of wall to hop. So there's 2 Eagle Warriors around, and yeah, 1 siege tower outside, 1 siege tower inside. Now there's a ram. In the meantime, JonSlow moving forward with the villagers now. 2 scouts here waiting. I think was able to take down a villager or 2. I guess it's 1. And Terra is going to try the tower, to get another tower up here on the main stone and at gold. 3 scouts actually, but there's the ram attacking the houses. Villager building a monastery inside now. The Eagle Warriors still raiding. There's a lot of idle villagers. At the same time, Viper is saying, okay, let's try to counterattack. You cannot just take away my gold and stone. But looks like Terra has the advantage here. More villagers just running into the TC, which is a mistake. Terra is probably busy at home. Yeah, and there's a lot of raiding going on, a lot of attack with the Eagle Warriors. Scout going down, and more villagers under attack. This is not looking good for Terra. He has the population lead, but Viper is dominating JonSlow space, while in the meantime, I feel like Viper is still pretty comfortable here, has a good wood line, is taking berries here, and he's not taking the main gold any longer. I think he doesn't have a gold income right now. Viper doesn't really care because he's got the rams and he still got those eagles. Even a monk around. This monk should be able to convert the scout if Terra's not running away. Ooh, and look at this. This is a beautiful gate, keeping the monk protected. And now those Eagle Warriors will start to go through the Blacksmith house, start to attack the wood line from Terror. Terror has some 30 villagers and is now attacking the watchtower from Viper. Viper is trying to hit that gate and the house. It looks good. Did he just hop in or did the villagers just get topped out? I don't know. The tower should go down here from Viper. Terror's villagers, is it enough? No, now Viper is fighting back. There's 3 scouts, but the villagers are fighting. Viper is on 35 population, so he's now ahead in the population. And he is going to be able to go into this wood line, take down the rest of the villagers. Terror actually calling GG. He knows he cannot really do a lot. He's in feudal age. He will never be able to go up to castle age and do some damage then. So Viper in the end, in a pretty crazy game, was able to get a lot of Eagle Warriors inside. It's actually a total of 7, I think. And he would be able to even take down a TC with a Mangonel next. Viper with no economy, but Terror with even less economy and no military around. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games. GG.